Now, despite Kendrick Lamar already managing to make his beef with Drake one of the biggest moments in recent hip-hop history, this has not stopped him from continuing to take Drake's career and drag his reputation down to an all-time low. And out of all of the moments where he has doubled down on one of the greatest battle rap performances of all time, nothing has escalated the downfall of Drake more than Kendrick's Not Like Us music video, which after this track in of itself became the biggest rap song of the year already. With this music video, Kendrick didn't just use the momentum this record had to gain even more success with it, but right in the fashion of everything that he has done this year. He has used this latest moment to once again expand on his mission of ruining Drake's career and show to the world that he is the undisputed king of hip-hop, and through one of the most well-directed and well-thought-out music videos the genre has ever seen. Kendrick has accomplished this and much more, as with this moment, he has made the loss Drake has taken in this beef against him not just something that will taint his legacy forever, but something that destroys his credibility as an artist on all levels, because right in this moment, Drake has never looked like more of a liar and a fraud. So when it comes to understanding why this is, all we need to do is look at how Kendrick Lamar brought everything his performance in this beef has stood for, and solidified what this moment will represent through this visual storytelling, which if you didn't think Not Like Us by itself was enough, this music video makes everything for Drake all the more worse, as it isn't just invalidating the very core of his diss track subject matter to make them stand as some of the weakest responses we have ever seen in a rap beef, but it's making the sentiments of every single thing Kendrick Lamar has done in this feud even stronger, as now beyond the songs itself, and even a moment as special as his pop-out concert where we saw the entire West Coast unite in a musical experience like we have never seen before. This music video is solidifying all of this, and also is calling out Drake and laughing at every single thing he stands for, as now with the impact of this song and the way Drake has moved and released music since it's only made the sentiments of the track stronger and stronger, and this is something Kendrick directly plays into throughout the entire video, as he uses the absolute collapse of Drake and OVO to make him look weaker and more pathetic than he ever has been. Now, the way this is initially accomplished is through the sheer unity Kendrick is once again showing that is between his region, which is doubling down on what went down at the pop-out concert through every scene where he is walking through Compton, seen with DJ Mustard, and is of course with Black Hippie and Top Dog Entertainment, which is such an amazing moment. But aside from showing how much his region has had his back, and that Drake indeed does not get more love in Kendrick's own city, which was one of his main lyrical attacks on Family Matters and push-ups, Kendrick goes so much further than just doubling down on everything that went down at the pop-out concert, as he uses this video to tell the world so much more about this entire feud with Drake. Now, while Kendrick achieves this through so many moments of subtle trolling within the music video, which includes such things as him doing push-ups, mocking the same visuals Drake used in Family Matters, and even by just never actually mouthing Drake's name in the music video to just show how unfazed he has been by everything he has done, it also goes so much further than this, as he does such things as forever destroy the relationship between Drake and former Toronto Raptors star DeMar DeRozan, as Kendrick shows off in the video that DeMar is chosen Kendrick, who is from his hometown, over somebody like Drake, who used to be one of the biggest fans in the city he used to play basketball in. And in addition to this, aside from Kendrick Lamar destroying an owl piñata and showing an owl in a cage, which are not just hilarious and a better troll than anything Drake ever did in this feud, but also makes for some of the coolest visuals any rap video has seen in a very long time. Much more importantly to this entire beef, towards the end of the video, we see Kendrick Lamar standing with his wife Whitney Alfred and his two children, which after the main points left in Drake's diss tracks being about the drama between Kendrick and his wife and kids. These clips of Kendrick and his family dancing around to this song are dismantling Drake once and for all, as they show us that Drake's supposed career-ending diss on Kendrick Lamar was nothing more than a sheer and utter lie that he must have speculated on just by half paying attention to an album like Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and now, by failing this bad all the way to the point where Kendrick Lamar's own family has proven that the last and most important line of defense you maybe had left is gone, we can officially look back at Drake's run of diss tracks and every single allegation he threw Kendrick's way and see that while musically these songs may have been solid, lyrically, these are some of the most poorly written and most deceiving songs we have ever seen, because from ridiculous claims like Baby Keem ghostwrites for Kendrick, to the whole false information scandal which was proven to be another lie from Drake, to now where Kendrick Lamar's own family, by being in this video, has shown that the drama Drake was trying to escalate and make out to be something that is ruining Kendrick's life is non-existent, and even building on this, seeing how Dave Free directed this music video also, is only even further shutting down everything Drake did. overall with this music video. Beyond the great visuals and trolling Kendrick Lamar does, which is going to make the world remember forever what the outcome of this feud was in real time, he's using these visuals as another musical chess move against Drake that isn't just attacking his image, but that are making his diss tracks genuinely age as some of the worst in hip-hop history, because now, almost everything Drake has said in this beef has been proven to be a sheer and utter lie, and this has to make us ask the question. If Drake was willing to lie and reach this hard about another man's personal life all because he was afraid to just go head to head in a fair match of lyrical skill, what else has he tried to deceive us about? In a time where Drake's reputation is at an all-time low and people have been questioning his integrity and true identity as an artist more and more, this just shows us once and for all that Drake is willing to manipulate and lie about any situation to benefit his end goal, and overall would rather take ridiculous shortcuts like these instead of trying to beat Kendrick Lamar in a rap beef in any sort of fair way. Now, with all of this really exposing Drake's true nature and desperation on levels that we have never seen before, and at the same time, with this moment of Kendrick Lamar and his family really being the last piece to this entire feud in terms of proving which rapper is rooting their lyrics in truth and which is stuck within delusion undisputably. Now, this entire beef has to be looked at through an entirely different lens, because in hindsight, so much of what Kendrick Lamar said from when he lined out Drake's nature and intentions on Euphoria has been proven to be true. Meanwhile, with Drake, I don't think we have ever seen a rapper collapse this bad in a beef, and his songs legitimately have no attacks against Kendrick that are still standing as ones that are even rooted in the most basic forms of logic, besides ones that are attacking his height. And if that's the best material you have in what has become the biggest rap beef arguably ever, I think it's safe to say that without a doubt, you didn't just lose this feud and humiliate yourself, but with the repercussions and the virality we are seeing with every single thing Kendrick has done, which is all leading up to this music video, your career is in jeopardy. So at this point, while I think everybody who wants to accept the truth about what has went down in this feud agrees that Kendrick Lamar has won this beef in a fashion that only few other rappers have ever won in before, with a music video that isn't just building on the hype of this track, but that is expanding on its very nature and is still dissing Drake by not addressing him directly, but by showing that everything he did is an utter lie. All in all, we are once again witnessing a move that shows how Kendrick Lamar is an artistic genius and a master tactician who played his competition perfectly, and as a result of this performance, which aside from the music Kendrick dropped has now given us one of the best concerts and music videos all of the rap world has seen in a very long time. It's clear that Kendrick is not just the winner of this feud, but that he is the man that just by showing how everything he stands for is the antithesis of the pathetic games that Drake has been playing and tries to pass along as something special and that we should care about. He has now brought Drake's reputation to an all-time low, and as Drake's brand new supposed to be summer bangers with Camila Cabello have failed to gain any sort of momentum. With a moment like this coming right after the failure of Drake's biggest attempt at a hit since the beef, and it just fell right on its face, I think it's safe to say that Kendrick Lamar has immortalized Drake's failure, and going forward, he is not going to ever recover from this in full. So with all this said, let me know, what do you think of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us music video, and how do you think it adds to this entire feud? I can't wait to hear what you have to say, and if you want to hear how Eminem has added to this sense of competition in hip-hop by starting more rap beef, check out the suggested video.